everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to Easy Career Growth. In this video I'm going to talk about networking. Some people don't think networking is critical, but I'm here to give you some tips and some ways that you can use networking to your benefit and where to go to find the most effective networking channel. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, if you haven't hit that like button, please do. It's very, very important for the channel. And the data shows that 90% of the people that look at my videos have not subscribed. Please subscribe. It's going to take a second. I'll wait. Hit the button, click it. Come on, click the button for me. Appreciate it. I hope you do because it goes a long way and I'm really trying to work hard to get these videos out. So I want you to be notified when I get a new video so you can give me some feedback. Tell me what you want to talk about what's good, what's bad, give me some feedback. Please, I love it. So some of you guys have already given me feedback, but I need more. Thanks a lot. Have you heard this saying that your net worth is your net worth or your net value, or that is critical to you? So if you look at it just as a way of meeting people and talking to people and you haven't done anything else with it, if you haven't taken it very, very serious, then you're missing on a lot of opportunity. In this video, I'm going to tell you why it's important, what you need to do, and where you need to go. So stay tuned. All right, let's jump right into this. So networking is not going to a place where you just hand out video cards. It's more than that. It's a place where you make meaningful connections that can open doors, that can help you, that can can increase your vision, can tell you things about the market that you wouldn't think about yourself. It's like a boys club, it's like a girls club, it's like a fraternity, it's like something that's very, very powerful. Your group of people that surround you and your network should be guys from different sectors, different technologies, different areas of the country, different areas in the world. So when you have a question about something that jumps off the page, you don't know where to turn to, you can go into your network and you can ask some questions to some key people who might have a totally different perspective on what you see because they're not where you are. They might be in your location, they're not be in the same industry, but they bring insight, they bring credibility, they bring a different set of eyes to what you normally would look at as being blue. They might say, hey, it's not really blue, this is green because you're not looking in the right way, you're missing these trends, you're missing that. So having a good network is critical to you increase, it's critical to climbing the ladder, it's critical to your next promotion, it's critical to you moving jobs because the trends are changing and it's saying you need to change. It's critical that you need to stay in place because something's going to happen and you don't want to move right now. How do you find this stuff out? 9 times out of 10 is through your network. This is the people that you bring into your circle or the circles that you're in. So I'm going to give you 3 key points on why you should have a network. 3 key points. Number 1, first and foremost, networking gives you a gold mine of opportunities. Every time you talk to someone in your network, they have another 10 people in their networks, another 10, and it quadruple. So if you're looking for a job, that's the first place you go is to your network because they know somebody. You say, hey, give me your CV, give me your resume, and then they tap into their circle. It's a gold mine of places that you can find jobs. So make sure that the people in your network are critical guys and strong people, they're professional, they're accountable. Don't just let anybody into your circle you call a network. You might have some people there that you really, really need to be able to rely on them or trust them in what they're saying. So it's professional opportunity. Number 2, knowledge and insight. Engaging people in different technologies and different industries is key. It gives you a different set of eyes. It gives you another look at something that maybe you're not looking at. So you really need to have your network to be diverse. Don't pick all the people that are engineers. If you're an engineer, you don't need all engineers. If you're a nurse, you don't need all nurses. You need to diversify. You need to have people from different sectors so you can get a different approach, different insight, different ideas. So your network is a place where you can tap in and say, I'm thinking about this, what do you guys think? And they'll clearly say, hey, look, I'm not an engineer, so I don't know this. But based on what you said, and based on what's happening in my industry, this is what I see. And maybe it's way out there, but man, I tell you what, I've spoken to some people before that are in different, crafts. Man, they bring a different insight. They bring things to the table that I didn't even think about, I didn't even consider. And it's priceless to have that network to drop into. How difficult is it if you had to try to solve everything by yourself without having a team full of people that you can trust? I'm not just talking about your family. Your family's critical and your neighbors, but a key network of people that's diverse that can give you some good candid feedback, and then you can take that feedback and make the decision at the very end. Number 3 is personal growth. Personal growth doesn't necessarily always mean increasing your career, more pay, but your personal growth. So I had a friend that was in my network who loved sailing, always talked about sailing. If it wasn't golf, it was sailing. So one day I went sailing with this person. Probably would have never gone before. I was in the Navy, I did my Navy sailing. But this is a catamaran, very, very nice. Man, I went out a couple times where I was hooked, completely hooked. So my personal growth increased because what did I do? I went out and took a sailing course. I got my skipper's license. Now I'm looking at, what it takes to charter a boat, So now I have the ability to charter a boat by myself without a captain. Now in the future, I'm dreaming now. What I want to do now, I want to buy a catamaran. Why? Why did this happen? Because my network, I reached with other people and I understood their hobbies, and I had the open mind to go, hey, I don't know anything about sailing. He thinks it's a great thing. Let me stick my toe in the water. Let me see how it is. You have to really get out of your own way sometimes. You gotta feel something new. And sometimes, your friends do the same thing you do. Your family might do the same thing, but sometimes you start talking to people in your network and you can see that they're involved in different activities. They're involved in different hobbies. There's a couple guys that were working on their MBA. A bunch of people jumped in because they were all doing it together. And the guys from that network said, this is why you need to do it. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Hey, by the way, this school is giving incentives and blah, 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 blah. So you have to really get out of your way sometimes, think outside the box, reach into your network. Don't be scared to ask the crazy questions, the stupid questions, the strange questions. Because what you may get back is a wealth of knowledge. So let's talk about where the best places to tap into networks. Everybody knows LinkedIn. LinkedIn is an online service, and I think everybody knows about it. It's there for basically for job hunting, or chit chat between colleagues that they've worked with each other over the years. It's like a professional Facebook, if you will. You see a little bit of everything on it now. So that's one key, and that's probably the largest group on the internet right now is LinkedIn, but there are others. Number 2, it's called Meetup. Meetup is another networking site where people in the same industries share interests and do some professional networking. It's an excellent gold mine for like people to get into. It's a gold mine for finding like people in the same industry so they can hook up online or offline and do some networking together. Number 3, Zing. I haven't heard about it, but it's out there. It's a professional networking group basically located in Europe. I haven't seen it in America, but it's a huge group of Europeans that get together. So maybe you can even tap into that if you're thinking about working in Europe, or if you're in the UK or somewhere in Europe right now. It's a good place to network. Number 4, Indeed Community. Indeed Community is a job search website. It has discussion forums for job seekers. It's very professional. You can share insights, ask questions, and look at the job market. Angels List. Angels List is a platform primarily focused on connecting startup investors. However, it serves as a network and hub for professionals interested, especially in startup ecosystems. If you're looking for a startup, it's a good place to go. Now I'm going to talk about some places that are basically offline. So these are places where you can start it online, but basically they're offline, some place that I think you need to get involved. Number 1, Global Shaper Community. Global Shaper Community is an innovative World Economic Forum. Brings together the leaders between the ages of 20 and 30, and they meet around the world. Members collaborate on projects that address global challenges, fostering networks and social engagement of individuals. Check that one out. Internations. Internation is a global expat community that connects people living and working abroad. It provides a platform for networking, socializing, exchange of information, various expat-friendly sites, cities, and regions. Professional Women's Network, PWN. PWN Global's professional network focuses on advancement of women in leadership roles. PWN provides a platform of network with mentorships and professional development for women across different industries, something you should really check out. Last but not least, Toastmasters International. Toastmasters is a global organization that helps individuals improve their communication and leadership skills with clubs in many countries. Toastmasters provides a supportive environment for networking and personal development. Check that one out too. In this video, I've given you some good insights why networking is so critical, so important. I've given you some key online forums to go to, websites. I've also given you some offline forums that you can meet up no matter where you are in the world and start to not only, having virtual networking teams, but also you can go out and meet up and have a beer, have a dinner, have a coffee, These things are very, very important. It's very, very critical that you network. So if you like this content, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Please go to my website. I look forward to talking to you in the future. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.